Hi guys, you're back with Coach Marisa from Ultimate MMA Plus. Today we're going to do a full body workout. We're going to be using a kettlebell. This is going to be a 45-minute workout. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do. So you're going to want to write this down so that you can follow it at home at your own pace. Okay, but if you go straight through, it's going to be a 45-minute workout. So the first part is our warm-up. Okay, so the first thing, we are going to spread our feet out. You're going to squat down, hands go down. You're going to hop back. From here, I'm going to go mountain climber. So 1, 2 to my chest. I'm going to hop back in. So my feet are going to be wide here. Back in that squat position, I stand up. Okay, so from the side, I'll spread my feet out, squat, hands go down, hop back. 1, 2, hop in with my feet wide, stand up. Okay, squat, hands go down, hop back. 1, 2, hop in, stand up. So for 45 seconds, I'm going to be moving through that complex. Okay, I'm going to get a 15-second rest. After that, we're going to go down in high plank. I'm going to step my foot up by my hand, get a little stretch here. I want my back leg nice and straight. The side I step my foot up, I'm going to reach my hand up, okay, to open up my back side. Come back down, bring my foot back, other one comes up. Take that hand up, reach up, rotate, just like this. Okay, so you'll be high plank, step that foot up, reach up, rotate, come back down. So again, 45 seconds, we're working, nice and easy. Keep your back leg nice and straight so you get a nice stretch in your hip. After that, we're going to stay on the ground. My feet are going to be about hip width. Okay, I want to tuck my ribs down. I'm going to lift my hips up. We're going to do bridges. So we want to warm up those hamstrings. So for 45 seconds, hips up. I'm not using my back to get up there. I'm squeezing hamstrings, glutes. Get those hips up, nice and level, come back down. Okay, so just so you see, my feet are about hip width. Toes are forward, hips up. Come back down, so 45 seconds moving, 15 seconds rest. After that, we are going to be in high plank, tight push-up position. I'm gonna lower myself down nice and slow, so let those elbows bend. I'm gonna pick my hands up off the ground, pick myself back up, okay? And then I'm gonna hop my feet together, but to the side, so I let my knees bend, come back, and then other side. So I'll lower myself down, nice and slow, hands off, pick myself back up, hop, feet together to the side, back to the middle, other side, back to the middle. So just so you can see from the side. So I'm in that push-up position, head above my hands, lower down, nice and slow, hands off, pick myself up, hop, feet together, come back, hop, feet together, come back. Okay, so that again is 45 seconds, 15 seconds rest. We're gonna go through this 2 times. Okay, so just quickly running through from the top, squat, hands go down, sprawl back, 1, 2 with those knees, hop with those feet wide, stand up. 45 seconds, 15-second rest. We are coming down, high plank, step your foot up, right by your hand, back leg nice and straight, reach up, rotate, come down, other foot up, reach up, rotate, come back down. Next one, again we get our 45 seconds on, our 15 seconds in between. Come down for those bridges, hips all the way up, back down, and then the last one, after our 15-second rest, we're going high plank, lower down, nice and slow, hands off, pick yourself up, hop 2 feet to the side, come back to the middle, other side, come back to the middle. Okay, so that's gonna be an 8-minute warm-up. Next, we're gonna go to our workout portion. You're gonna grab a kettlebell, okay? I have a lighter one and a heavier one. If you want to swap out in between for different exercises, feel free to, okay? Or you can just choose one. First one, I'm going to get this up at my shoulder, okay? I'm going to keep it right at my midline, so not away. I don't want to put pressure on my shoulder, okay? Nice and strong here at that core. I'm going to spread my feet out. My other hand can be out to the side to balance out. So the heavier it gets, the weight is obviously going to want to pull you to one side. So this, we are working for 1 minute straight. So we are going to split everything up, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. The first few is one side of my body, other side of my body for the second 30 seconds. So this is up here, core nice and tight. I'm going to do my regular squat. So I'm going to sit back, hips go back, stand up. Okay, front of my body, right in the center, one side, 30 seconds. So all the way down, all the way up. Be mindful that your knees and toes are in line, my hips are allowing that motion to happen, and I keep my heels and toes down. 30 seconds, I'm moving right away. I'm going to switch. 30 seconds, other side, just like this. Okay, there's no break in between these. The next minute Again, we're doing 30 seconds. I'm going to clean the press. So I'm going to bring palm facing my body quickly, drop my elbow underneath so that my palm is facing away, and I'm going to press up, control, come back down. So core nice and tight. Make sure we're breathing. Clean to press. I'm working on one arm for this whole 30 seconds, and then right away I'm going to switch. Okay, so you're going to need a timer as well. Clean to press. So I'm bringing my arm underneath, and I'm going to press up and then over towards my midline that little bit. Okay, right after that, I'm going to have this in one side hand. We're going to do a deadlift, but with one leg. So I have to keep a tiny bend in that knee. The weight has to be very close to my leg. Okay, I'm going to let my free leg kick back behind me. I'm looking down, my back is nice and flat here. I want to pretend I'm kicking a hole in the wall behind me, so super stiff, then stand up. Okay, one leg deadlift, so tiny bend in your knee as you're going down. See how close the weight is to me. Let your hamstring pull you up, so 30 seconds. We're working on one leg. Notice how I'm not touching this leg if I don't have to. Okay, then I'm going to switch hands, do the other leg. So it's opposite hand, opposite foot that's down. This free hand is out to the side to balance me out. Okay, I'm looking down the whole time. Nothing for me to see up there. We don't want to stress that neck out. So tiny bend in your knee, but then let your hip straighten out at the top. Okay, so 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds the other leg. The last minute you're splitting in half as well, but the first 30 seconds, okay, we're going to row. So this is a Renegade row. So I'm going to bring my elbow up, and I'm going to pass at the top and decelerate. Bring it up, pass at the top, decelerate. I don't want my hips rocking, my back rocking. I want to be nice and stiff here. Just like this, be nice and smooth. Back and forth. So 30 seconds I'm working here. Okay, looking down, core nice and tight. In the last 30 seconds, right away, I go on the ground. I'm going to grab, okay, underneath the handles, I can grab the bell of this. Okay, elbows are in nice and tight, and I'm going to press up. So I'd want to go as many as possible for 30 seconds. So chest press again. If I wanted to pick up my heavier kettlebell, I could do so. Okay, so just a quick run through. First minute, we're bringing this up top. Spread those feet out. Okay, we are squatting. 30 seconds. Drop those hips back. Make sure your toes and heels are down. Next 30 seconds, other arm, just like this. Okay, again, elbows up a little bit to support, but that kettlebell is in front of you and offset just that little bit. Okay, and the next one, we're doing our clean to press. 30 seconds, one arm, core nice and tight, clean to press. I'm not leaning back to get this up. Okay, nice and tight, 30 seconds, other arm, clean to press. Nice quick motion. Okay, after that, we are going to be on one leg. Okay, keep that kettlebell very close to you. Kick your other leg back. Deadlift, let your hamstring pull you up. Kick that leg back, tiny bend in your knee, hamstring pulls you up. Okay, it's definitely going to work on your balance. The last one is our Renegade row. So spread those feet out, tiny bend in your knees, nice flat back, bring this up, switch hands, decelerate. 30 seconds, and then the last one, we are on the ground, just like this. Pressing up, grabbing the bell of this kettlebell, as many as possible for that 30 seconds. Okay, so we're going to do this for 5 rounds. So each portion is 1 minute. Okay, some are 30 seconds each. Okay, splitting in half each side. The last thing we're going to be doing, there's 1 minute rest in between each of those. Okay, so you're going to do 4 exercise portions, 1 minute each, 1 minute break, 5 times, okay? So that's gonna be 25 minutes. Then our finisher with our core is still gonna be with the kettlebell, okay? Everything we're gonna do is with this kettlebell. First one, my feet are spread out. I'm gonna keep switching sides. This is gonna be similar to our warm-up, where it's 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're gonna press this up. We're doing a windmill. So my feet are spread out the whole time. I wanna look at this kettlebell though, okay? So I'm gonna look up, and I'm gonna touch down. So I'm gonna hinge at my hips, come, touch down, stand up nice and tall. So locking my hips back up. Don't come up part wide. Stand all the way up. So looking up at the kettlebell, stand all the way up. So each time I'm going to bring it back down, switch, press up, look at it, bring it back down. So for 45 seconds I'm going to keep switching. So you're going to bend one knee, keep one leg totally straight. Okay? So whichever one you're comfortable with, stand all the way up, come back down. So 45 seconds work, 15-second little rest in between. After that, we are coming down on the ground. You're just going to use this kind of as a guide. We're going to go high plank. I want to spread my feet out, but I want to be able to lift up one hand, take it off the ground, and touch. Pick up, touch. So for 45 seconds, and I'll show you guys from the side, we are moving, keeping this high plank, so spread those feet out. I don't want your hips to rock when you move anything. Core nice and tight, lift up, touch, lift up, touch. So just a little elevation, okay, for that hand. So that's your next 45 seconds. The next one from there, we're gonna have a seat, okay? We can have our feet up if we can. You need to have your feet down, but this is a little bit more advanced workout. So I think you guys are all gonna have those feet up. You're gonna use this kettlebell to rotate and touch. Rotate and touch. Make sure we're breathing. 45 seconds. We are moving nice and quick. The last one, your feet are going to be down. Your legs are down and spread out. We're gonna be holding this up. Okay, touch the sky. We're gonna exhale, breathe out, reach all the way up, come back down. So I'm using my core to sit up, and then I'm gonna decelerate as well, coming back down, all the way up, come back down. Okay, so just a quick run through of that core. Okay, it's 45 seconds on, 15 seconds in between each exercise. We're gonna do this for 3 rounds. First one, press that up, stare at that kettlebell the whole time, spread your feet out, tiny bend in whichever knee is comfortable. You're reaching down, stand all the way back up, switch. Press up, switch. Okay, if I were gonna do 4 rounds, which would make the workout a little bit longer, I can stick to one side the whole time. But since we're doing 3, we wanna be nice and even. Okay, after that is our high plank, taps. So hips are not rocking, core's nice and tight. We are just going nice and controlled. I shouldn't hear hands slamming down. You want everything nice and gentle. After that, last 2, this one's our Russian twist. So feet are up, ankles are crisscrossed, and I'm rotating fully. In the last one, my feet are spread out, legs are nice and long. I'm gonna do my touch the sky, so roll up, roll back down, roll up, roll back down, okay? So definitely using your breathing to your advantage. Okay, so this is gonna be a 45-minute workout. Definitely a little bit more advanced, but go at your own pace. If you need a little bit longer rest, take it. Okay, the warm up is gonna be 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, that's gonna be 8 minutes. The workout is a full 25 minutes. Okay, that's gonna be 1 minute for each portion that I showed. Some of them are both body parts, or both sides, excuse me. And you get 1 minute rest in between that. That's gonna be 5 rounds, and then your finisher is 3 rounds, similar to the warm-up, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment so that I know any suggestions for things that you want to see. Hopefully you guys like this. If you do, if it's a workout you plan to do, definitely give it a thumbs up so I know. And if you want to continue seeing more workouts, definitely check out some of the follow-along ones. Definitely just subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus, so that you never miss a workout. Thanks for joining me.